Hi there, YouTube. This is extremewirehead for another Remains of the Day where I talk about really random crap for a couple of minutes in front of myself and in front of all of you guys because that's smart. That's real smart. Put everything on the internet. Wait for other people to see and see what happens. There's a lot of amazing people out there. There's a lot of amazing things that they can do, and it's kind of a shame that most of the time you don't see it. Most of the time, the stuff that you do is going to be in the background. You're not going to be seen. You're not going to be heard. You're not going to be discovered in any real way. And that's fine. That's completely fine. That's completely normal. It's something that happens every day. And it's some ways sad, some ways pretty good. But you didn't come here to talk about something like that. The past week has been pretty busy. Got myself injured. Not a big deal, but not amazing either. And we're heading into Holy Week. We're heading into Dead Week, as I would like to say, where you're not really sure why everything just suddenly dies, but it does. And it just bothers me. You never really see how the entire system runs, and that's exactly what a city is. It's like a living life form. It breathes, it talks, it speaks, it walks, and most importantly, it keeps itself running. You have the engineers trying to build a better world. You have the accountants trying to make sure the engineers aren't making a mess. You have the lawyers fighting over what is exactly allowed. You've got policemen making sure nobody's trying to kill each other. You have architects building high-rise buildings. You've got all these amazing people, and it's paramount to say they're all important. They're all there. They're all amazing people. They're all supermen in their own way, and they've all got their share of problems. They've all got their share of things that they need to worry about, and they're not important as a single piece. You wouldn't want to be stranded with a single person in a haunted island or whatever else. They work because it's a team. They work because they are a cog. They are not just a cog, but they are a cog, a great cog in this gigantic machine. I have no idea why I wanted to talk about that. Why I felt that it was just important to say that, even if you can't see the entire machine, that's the beauty of civilization. You work your little part, you keep you to yourself, you have your own little place. You can make a difference, and what's sad is sometimes you won't even know that it's even happening. Much like how probably your left pinky has no idea that you went around solving the world's problems and came back home the afternoon, had a little sip of your red wine, and walked away with life slightly better than it was before. And that's the place that a lot of people feel like. A lot of people feel that they do these tiny things, they make these tiny changes, and it's not going to touch anything. Quite a sad little thought, don't you think? They have no idea that by the mere fact that you want something changed could very well mean the difference somewhere down the line. There's always going to be complaints of it's too positive, it's too negative. There's a counterculture. There's even an amazing group of people who think that, we're doing it all wrong. We're not doing anything right, and we should just start over. And those are all important. Those are all thoughts that you should keep in you at all times. And the amazing thing about a debate is it's never really dead. It's never really out. And we'll find out the answer eventually. Isn't that amazing? Isn't the mere fact that you have an organism that's slowly trying to find its way to the optimal solution, but never really seeming to get there, amazing? I just like to share that thought, really. I know it's a bit more serious than what I usually talk about, and the video in the background probably won't help because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a approximate clone of what it would feel like to be a Dragon Ball character, or as they would say, a Super Saiyan walking around blowing things up and shooting crap with energy balls and whatnot. But I never really think about these things too hard, and it's ow. It's just something that rolls in my head, makes me giggle at night. I don't know what that tells me about. That tells you about me as a person, but I'm pretty sure it tells me I'm crazy. But then again, weirder things have happened, and that's what you can find down this tiny, tiny hole where you can't see what the gigantic cog is doing. I envy people in high positions. Why? They can see a little bit more than me. That's not exactly something to be proud of. Or at least on their end. I don't know about mine. It keeps the cog rolling, but it could very well create other things. Could create distrust. It could create all sorts of little niggles and naggles and stuff like that. You just have to remember that it's all just part of the cog, and you're working towards a better one. This has been Extreme Wirehead. I'll see you when I see you. And yeah, enjoy the week. Find something amazing, an idea, a thought, something about the week that made it amazing, made it memorable for you. Write it down, put it on paper. Give it life. I think that's all I really want. Peace.